Assalamualaikum and good morning to my lecturer, Puan Hamidah binti Abdul Latif, and to all my friends. My group and I would like to present about barriers to effective communication. I is the first presenter. My name is Athirah binti Wahid from DPR2B. My metric number is 14DPR19F 2038. So, what is barrier of effective communication? Barrier of effective communication is any factor that hinders this exchange of information between a sender and a receiver. So, maknanya segala faktor yang menghalang pertukaran maklumat antara penghantar dan penerima ialah halangan dalam komunikasi. Barrier or disturbances are unavoidable in the communication. Halangan atau gangguan tak dapat dielakkan dalam komunikasi. They can lead to failure of delivery of the message or the misinterpretation of the message by receiver. Dan dia juga boleh menyebabkan penyampaian mesej atau salah tafsiran oleh penerima. Communication barrier has two types, which is internal and external. So I will start explain with internal first. First internal barriers is different perception. Different perception is people who have different background of knowledge, education, and experience may perceive the situation differently. For example, is proprietary drink. Proprietary drink has a lot of good benefit and also good for your cat. But some people must aware about it and drink it every day. And some people must not aware about it and just ignore because of lack of knowledge. The second is language differences. For a message to be successfully communicated, the words must have the same meaning to the sender and the receiver. For example is the Malay words lalu has different meaning for Malaysian in West Coast and East Coast. In West Coast, the words mean always, and in East Coast, the words mean now. So, the next internal barriers I will pass to Mimi to explain.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Syamimi binti Samsul from DPR2B. Today I'm going to present about internal barriers to communication. I will explain the emotion, inconsistent verbal and non-verbal, and distrust. What do you guys know about emotion barriers? Now I will explain about emotion barriers. Emotion barriers is a person's emotional state that can affect how a message is sent and perceived. An example is a person who may feel treated may react defensively or aggressively. Another example, a manager who have a difficult day and not into the mood to take counsel and take time to help subordinate. Inconsistent verbal and non-verbal is about a person may say one thing but his body language say otherwise. Example like Julia trying to convince her manager that she is telling the truth, but because she unable to look the manager in the eyes and keep shuffling her feet so that the manager is not convinced.
Distrust is about the trustworthiness of the sender can determine how much trust that revisor put in the message. If the revisor perceives that the sender is someone who not dishonest, he will not take this message seriously. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you.
Thank you Syamimi and Athirah for their explanation on internal barriers. My name is Nurin binti Azli and I'm from DPR2B. My metric number is 14DPR19F 2003. And now I'm going to continue on a topic external barriers. External barriers are barriers that are created from the environment. First external barrier is noise and other distraction. Noise can be divided into three. First, physical noise. Second, technological noise. And third, written noise. I'm going to start with physical noise. For example, when you are in a meeting, there are other people talking in the background. I bet you can't hear clearly what others are talking and you might misunderstood information. Second noise is written noise. For example, poor handwriting and typographical errors. This can be happen when your handwriting is not neat and others might try to interpret information by themselves. So, there are misunderstanding here and there. The third noise is technological noise. This can be explained by telephone static or failure in sending message. For example, when you are calling your friend, they can hear your voice clearly. So, the message you want to send to them, they won't get it. Second external barrier is problem with equipment or technology. For example, computer crash, virus on your laptop, and loss of network connection. These three things can impact on your communication. So, it is important to ensure that they are properly maintained. For example, update to software and service your device regularly. Next, I will pass to Najihatul to explain to you another two external barrier.
Hello! Thank you to Nurin Najiha, and now I am Najihatul binti Syukur. I want to continue number 3 about external barriers to communication is a time and distance. Now, geographical distance can affect the quality of communication, and sufficient time should be the given for effective communication. Okay, do you know what the example about time and distance? For the example, difference in time zone. I want to give one example time and zone. Nurin from Malaysia and Mimi from Arab Saudi. They call using a Skype, and Nurin at the day and Mimi at the night day. Okay, number 2 example, in a hassle to meet deadlines. They doing the meeting last minute. Number 3, channel of communication are shortened. For the example, Puan Hamida have 2 hours in class DPR 2A and DPR 2B, but at the time she have an appointment with pensyarah, which a lecturer, and she come a class 1 hour. She have a 1 hour to chase the time to finish the topic he wants. Okay, now I want to continue. Number 4, external barriers to communication is a environment or climax. For the example, thunder, rain, wind, and other environmental factors create noise which cannot be stopped and disturb the message flow. Natural noise is present in the environment which disturb. Okay, number 2 example is unstable temperature. Can make people unfocused to create their message. For the example, if temperature of place is too high and low, people cannot concern to information they are sending. And if promote comfortable feelings, which leads to environmental and physical to communication.